Our keynote speaker, John Reese.
I once upon a time got the name ship.com, S-H-I-P.com. I sold it for $1,000. And while many people in this room are probably like, this is possibly the worst speaker Rick and Howard could have ever brought to this stage. He makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know what kind of calculator he uses, but I haven't been using the same one. But what I'm going to demonstrate to you is why that was very important. That sale for me made me a multi-millionaire. I think one of the problems with this industry with a lot of people is that they're really playing the lottery mentality of, hey, I have a few really good names, and man, if that guy just walks along someday and gives me a check for $5 million, I have it made. You know, but in the meantime, you're putting all these other opportunities at risk because you're waiting for that big payday. And unfortunately, I'm here to tell you the truth, it may never come. And many of you know that. Many of you have been waiting years.
Please join me in welcoming Terry Jones.
Well, thanks very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here. You know, you're probably wondering why they invited an aging dot-communist like myself to come speak to you. You remember the dot-communists? Some of you are dot-communists, the guys in the black turtlenecks from Silicon Valley. We were going to revolutionize business and make the old world obsolete. Now, as was mentioned, when I was CIO at Sabre, I got the opportunity to start the team that built Travelocity. We started with 10 people inside American Airlines. By the time I left the company, we had 1,200 employees, about $3.5 billion worth of bookings. It's over $10 billion today. Prices had become transparent. There were sites like Kayak. All the prices for a product are shown a price grabber. If you're not the low price producer, you better have highly differentiated products because all your prices will be exposed. So I think leaders have to recognize that their customers are internet empowered, tech savvy, time starved, but information rich. And that is a new kind of customer, the customer that's coming to your domains.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Steve Forbes.
Well, thank you very much, Howard, for those very kind words, but you've made it impossible for me to speak tonight with that kind of a send-up. You know, I just feel like saying, well, have dessert, open the bar, have a round on me, and call it an evening. But anyway, it is good fun to be here, and in addition to the free meal, it is a great pleasure to be among real entrepreneurs. This thing is getting more and more sophisticated. It's not just enough to have the name. It's not just enough to have a website anymore. Now, in terms of advertising, it involves more and more networks, bringing together sites that may have a common denominator. This is going to sound a little strange because you never know it from reading the daily news, looking at the turbulence, political turbulence, and violence in the world. But in terms of economics, history is going to look back and call this a golden age.
CD.net, somebody just started off. I have 10, 15, now 20,000, 20 I have, now 25, 20 to 25,000, I'm at 20 to 25, I'm at 25, I'm at 32 now, 33. I'm at 32 bid once, 32,000 bid twice, 32,000 third and final call. Are you all in? Are you all done? Sold 32,000 tonight.
Houses.net. Houses.net. 50, 60, now 70, 60, now 70,000. I'm at 60, 70 I have. Now 75. I'm at 75,000 bid once, twice, third and final call. Sold 75,000 right there to number 150.
Cameras.com. We'll say $1 million. I have $1 million. Now 50. We'll say $1.5 million. We'll say $1.5 million. We'll go $1.5 million, and I go $1.5 million, and I go $1.5 million. I've sold right there, $1.5 million. I need your number, sir. What's your number? 394.
A world of domains awaits you, and the Traffic Conference will show you how to capitalize on the fastest growing investments in history.